Let me ask you something. Why is it that in a world where we're more connected than ever, relationships are falling apart faster than ever? We have dating apps, we have instant messaging, we can talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. And yet, people feel more alone, more misunderstood, more replaceable. You see people getting into relationships quickly and leaving them just as fast. So what's actually going wrong? And more importantly, how do you build a relationship in the 21st century that doesn't just survive, but actually thrives? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see relationships in a completely different way. The biggest lie people believe today is this: if I find the right person, everything will just work. That sounds nice, it sounds romantic, but it's completely wrong. Because relationships don't fail because people pick the wrong person. They fail because people don't understand what a relationship actually requires. In today's world, we've been conditioned to chase feelings over foundation. We think love is butterflies, excitement, constant texting, non-stop attention. But those things, they don't last. And when they fade, people think this isn't working anymore. So they just leave. And then what? They start again with someone new, chasing the same temporary high. This is what's known as the dopamine cycle of relationships. New person, excitement, attachment, boredom, exit, and then repeat. And social media has made this even worse, because now, instead of fixing what you have, you're constantly exposed to the idea that something better is one swipe away. So people don't build, they replace. And that's the first reason relationships fail today. We live in a time where it feels like you have unlimited options. Dating apps show you hundreds of people, social media shows you the perfect couples, and your mind starts thinking, what if there's someone better out there? But here's the truth no one will tell you. Too many options destroy your ability to commit, because commitment requires one thing: closing doors. And modern culture teaches you to keep them open. You talk to multiple people, you keep backups, you entertain attention from others, even when you're in a relationship. Not always physically, but mentally. And that's where the damage starts, because you can't build something real while constantly looking over your shoulder. A successful relationship in the 21st century requires discipline, not just emotional discipline, but mental discipline is the ability to say, this is my person and I'm choosing them fully. Not halfway, not temporarily, fully. Let's break this down. A successful relationship is not built on love alone. It's built on 5 core pillars. That's respect, communication, trust, emotional control, shared direction. So let's go deeper. Let's start with respect. Without respect, love becomes meaningless. You can love someone and still treat them badly. Respect is how you speak to them, how you treat them in arguments, how you value their presence. If respect disappears, the relationship is already broken. And then there's communication. Most relationships don't end because of big problems. They end because of unspoken small ones. Things that were never addressed, feelings that were never expressed. People expect their partner just to understand, but no one is a mind reader. A successful relationship requires uncomfortable conversation, not just when things go wrong, but consistently. And then there is trust. Trust isn't just about cheating, it's about emotional safety. Can your partner rely on you? Can they be vulnerable around you? Do your actions match your words? Because once trust breaks, even slightly, it changes everything. And then there is emotional control. This is where most people fail. They let emotions control their behavior. They react instead of responding. They say things they don't mean. They escalate situations unnecessarily. A strong relationship requires emotional maturity, the ability to pause, to think, to choose your response, not just to feel it. And then there is shared direction. This one is underrated. 2 people can love each other deeply, but if they're moving in different directions, it won't work. Different goals, different values, different lifestyles. Love alone cannot fix that. You need alignment. Here's something most people won't admit. They don't lose relationships, they sabotage them. Because of insecurity, fear of abandonment, overthinking, past trauma. They test their partner, they push them away, they create problems where none exist. Why? Because they don't feel worthy of something stable. So when things are calm, they create chaos. This is one of the biggest issues in modern relationships. People don't just need love, They need healing, because if you don't heal, you will bleed onto someone who didn't cut you. Let's talk about something real. Social media is quietly damaging relationships. Not always directly, but psychologically. You see highlights of other couples, such as luxury trips, perfect photos, public displays of affection, and you start comparing. Even if you don't realize it, you think, why isn't my relationship like that? But what you're seeing is not reality, it's a highlight reel. You're comparing your real life to someone else's edited version. And that creates dissatisfaction. Even when your relationship is perfectly healthy, successful couples in today's world understand one thing: privacy is power. Not everything needs to be posted. Not everything needs validation. The strongest relationships are often the quietest. So how do you actually make it work? So here's the blueprint. 1. Stop chasing feelings. Choose your partner consciously. Choose them for their values, their mindset, their character, not just how they make you feel in the moment. 2. Stop testing your partner. Don't play games. Don't create scenarios to see what they do. That destroys trust. Instead, build stability. 3. Don't wait for problems to grow. Address things early, even small things, because small problems become big ones when ignored. 4. Most arguments aren't about the issue. They're about ego. Who's right? Who wins? Who apologizes first? But in a relationship, there is no winner. If one loses, both lose. 5. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Grand gestures mean nothing if your daily behavior is unstable. Show up, be reliable, be steady. Real love is not constant excitement. It's not always fun. It's not always easy. Real love is stability, support, growth, patience. It's choosing someone even on the days you don't feel like it. It's working through problems instead of walking away from them. It's understanding that love is not just a feeling, it's a decision, a daily one. Let me be honest with you, some relationships won't work, no matter how much you try. And that's okay, because not every connection is meant to last. But here's the key: don't confuse a lack of effort with incompatibility. And don't leave something real for something temporary. Because in today's world, what's rare is not attraction, what's rare is loyalty. So if you take anything from this video, take this. A successful relationship in the 21st century is not about finding the perfect person, it's about becoming the right person and choosing someone who's willing to build with you. No games, no distractions, no constant searching, just two people who decide we are going to make this work and actually do. If this made you think differently, you already know what to do.